So I'm sitting here thinking about my 2022 goals, the things that I want to accomplish this year, and the past years, I say last year, I with the pandemic and everything that was going on, I didn't actually make any real goals. I just carried on from the previous year, and just made a promise to myself to get up and do more than I did and not let the current situation of this world get me down. And so, a lot of things that happened, I didn't actually plan for it. I, I didn't plan per se. It was, mm, it was a goal. I didn't write it down, and not I guess not all goals are written down, right? It was in my head and talked about on a regular basis, such as I knew that I wanted to get my own notary office because though I am a real estate agent, I knew I couldn't keep running my business out of my real estate office, not producing real estate transactions. And the seed was planted by a friend. We initially were going to get an office together, or that was the talks, but it just, I just needed to do this for myself. Maybe later on I'll take on a partner, but for now, I just really need to build me, focus on just growing my business and getting more established. I've, in the past, since I've left corporate America, just kind of been doing, just doing me. I had the pleasure to do um, Uber and Lyft and DoorDash and food delivery services, something that I never dreamt that I would do. And this is why they say never, because you never know what life is going to deal you, what kind of hand it's going to deal you. And sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. I don't regret it. Actually, I kind of miss it. I love people. I enjoyed all my passengers for the most part. I had some really great passengers who were respectful, kind, and considerate. Yes, I did have some that was a little rambunctious, but I knew that was, I would pick them up on a Friday evening or Friday afternoon after they had a couple of cocktails and were on their way to the bar. And so, when we get a little, for those of us who drink, we get a little more excited when we have alcohol in our system. And so they were still respectful, but I knew that they could possibly get a little more out of hand. But I always kept a positive attitude. I kept a smile on my face, but I also had that try me. That look, yes, I'm cute, but I get that quote unquote black girl look like you will get thrown out this car. Trust me. So I've had to flex my muscles like I am the driver. This is my car. And if anybody say anything else, everybody is getting put out my car because there was those passengers who were cheap, always in a rush, but then they elect carpool. Okay, I'm like, do you know what carpool means? Yeah, we're going to stop and pick up more passengers along the way. So if you're like in a rush, you don't want to share uh, a car ride, okay? You will want to take the car alone and get to your destination. But anyway, I've had people get in my car huffing and puffing, like, when are we going to get there? And I'm like, your rush is not my rush. Now, I will do my best to get you there on time, but if anybody else huff and puff in his car, I'm pulling over. We're all going to get out or sit here on the side of the road, okay? Yeah, and guess what? I didn't hear any more huffing and puffing. I got them there by the hair of their chinny chin chin. But anyway, I'm digressing. So back to my goals. I've kind of roll with, I'm like, hey, this is when I was in corporate America. One of my prayers was like, Lord, you know what? I am so tired of this. I'm grateful for everything, but I've been with this company for 20 years. I've been with maybe two or three different departments. The last two departments were pretty much connected. So it was still like the same department, marketing. I'm a writer. And I was just like, I can't do this another year. I cannot do this another year. I want to see life. I want to see the light. I want to see day. I don't want to come into an office in the morning and come out and it's nighttime. And the only time I got to peek at the sun is when I went out for lunch or maybe a break if we weren't too busy. I wanted freedom. I wanted to see the different seasons. I wanted to feel the cold air. I wanted to see people. And so it happened for me. I've been able to just do some random work. And you know what? It always worked out. God made it work for me. I had a blast. I had a blast. I had a blast. And even when I'm like, oh my gosh, Lord, my finances, I don't know where my money is going to come from. He just reminded me, like, Tina, this is still what you said you wanted to do. Just enjoy it, kick back. I got you. And you know what? God has always, He has, it's just things worked out financially, always, Um, just a lot of things have happened where I've had help. My uncle moved in with me for a bit, and though he always thanked me for helping him, I have to remind him like we helped each other. God brought us in each other's life to help each other through a rough spot. It wasn't a storm. It was just a rough spot that we both needed to just we just needed a little breathing room, and then the pandemic happened, and then it was just a lot of great things that came out of the pandemic, though a lot of craziness and a lot of not so great moments, but overall a lot of great learn points, a lot of growth happened, a lot of opportunity happened for me and a lot of other people. And so here I am sitting in my office, in my very own notary office. And I couldn't be more than happy. I'm so excited to see what 2022 will roll in for me while I have my own personal goals or for as in terms of business. I know that I only have so much control, and then I just have to trust and know that God has my back. I have to stay committed, faithful, and just remind myself daily that no matter what, things will work out. So, going back to my goals for 2022, I been sitting here thinking about what is it that I want, I it's been a very long time since I had dreams or like material. I want to Okay, so I'm going to be very materialistic in this approach this year. I've always been kind of conservative, and um I don't really see myself as being materialistic, but you know what? I am going to say the things that I really, really want, and I'm going to work hard for it. I shared this with my girlfriend, and she said, "Well, Tina, you can have those things, but set them as goals." So, set a goal, say, "Okay, I am going to make this many appointments, or I want to make this amount of money for this week or this month." And then if I achieve my goals, then I can treat myself to that very special item. So I've been watching all these YouTube influencers from every walk of life. And I really got into all these female fashionistas, if that's still the term or politically correct. But yes, they're like fashion and lifestyle influencers. And I've been just in awe with these ladies from various size, and I really got into the plus size ladies. They are beautiful, they are bold, and they are rocking these clothes. And I have always been, pretty much on the plus size. And we sometimes don't want to face the facts, or we keep telling, we're beating ourselves up saying, "Oh, I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna lose weight," and I don't want to be this size. And of course we don't want to be unhealthy and overweight, but you know what, our body type is what it is. I've had this discussion with my doctor, and he was like, "Tina, look, even if you lose a lot of weight, you're going to still be a thick girl. And who said all men want a bone, right?" I'm like, "Doctor," he was like, "You know what? You need to just get you a Jewish man and get married and stop all this." And I'm like, "You act like a bunch of Jewish men are at knocking at my door wanting to, marry Tina Stray." So we used to joke about that all the time. But you know what? After watching the plus size models, YouTube models, and these girls are the bomb. They're models off YouTube, so they're just not Instagram wannabes or YouTube wannabes. These ladies are really doing the damn thing, okay? And I'm like, you know what, Tina, look at her. She has stomach, she has butt, she have tits, and she is rocking those clothes. Girl, embrace your thickness, as they say, your fat. And fix it up and fix yourself up and be cute. And that's what I decided. In the end of 2021, I said, "You know what, Tina? You are thick. You are beautiful. You have a stomach." Even when I was working out, and I looked at some past pictures, and I thought I was thin, and I'm like, "Girl, you still had a gut, okay? You still had that gut." I've had this gut since I was a baby, okay? I've always complained about my gut, try to hide it. And then I would dress really frumpy, thinking that I'm cascading that. And no, you are not hiding that. You're just making yourself look. When you are not wearing the right type of clothes for your body type, you are not hiding that. But instead, you are making yourself look worse. You're looking sloppy. And so I'm like, you know what, Tina? It's time. it's time to step it up. And so I am so grateful for all of those plus size women, even the smaller women, because you helped me to dig in my closet and fix up the things that I already have. You taught me, or you showed me how to go in those thrift stores and to rebuild my wardrobe, because there was a time when I stopped shopping. So I went from having a whole bunch of clothes to like not having any clothes, no shoes. So I started from there, and it's just been great. I My mom was like, Tina, really? If I would have known that shopping in the thrift stores and you being a notary was gonna make you happy, oh, I would have mentioned that long time ago. I am just in my happy place. I am in my happy place. I am in my space, my lane, doing me, I am a licensed realtor, but I didn't find pleasure in that. No, I didn't find pleasure. Am I good at it? Yes. I love my first time buyers. I love first time buyers. I love educating them on the process. I love that. But that doesn't mean that I won't say it's not for me. It's just not my season. And once I said surrender, I have my girlfriends who all said, Tina, look, the notary is working for you. Business is booming for you. And I even had lender friends like, look, the community knows you now as a notary and they are accepting you. So just go ahead and do you. And if it's paying your bills, girl, don't worry about what other people are saying or thinking or whatever, because at the end of the day, they are not going to pay your bills. And so once I said yes, and stop feeling guilty about not being something that everybody else expected me to be. And I'm not saying I won't go back. Right now, that's just not where my heart is. I love being here in my office. I love it. And look, and I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. So I know y'all keep saying, Tina, what's up with the goals? Okay, you're supposed to be talking about your goals. Well, I didn't make real goals. Again, I didn't make any goals. And I might do a vision board. I have one in my home and in my home office. That was so long ago. So, what I probably will do is just put things around the office that will remind me of some things that I want to achieve. And of course, I want to build or establish more relationships to get direct clients. So, hey, you guys, I really would like to work with some attorneys doing trust and wills and helping you notarize those documents. So if you looking for a loan signing agent or a fabulous notary, I am available. I am available to you. I have been notarizing a lot of trust documents, so I'm very aware of those documents and what's involved. So yes, that's one of my goals. And so yes, I would love to be working with attorneys again. I used to be a paralegal, so I may be revisiting that area again. So stay tuned. And let's see. So that's one of my professional goals, to just make more relations, build more relationships for partners, and start working with some attorneys, and you know, that's what I really want to work with, more attorneys. And then I know, let's see, get some more direct lenders, work with direct lenders and escrow reps. So you guys, I am here for you. Even if you have your regular notary, your notary needs a break. Sometimes they are doing other jobs, so or they get sick or flake out. I've heard that a lot of times. So your girl Tina Strange is here. And then some of you investors who have deals here in California, like in the Los Angeles, Palmdale, Lancaster, California City areas, look your girl up, okay? I'm Tina Strange. So anyway, so those my business goals. My personal goals for 2022, I am going to be materialistic this year. You know what? I've always been kind of conservative and like trying not to get caught up in the materialistic world. No, I didn't say I'm gonna be a gold digger, but I want to get more and get into brand. Yes, I don't want dupes. I want the real deal. And I mean, I know I can, there are dupes out there that's just as good as the real deal, but no. This year I don't want any I don't really buy dupes anyway, but I don't even plan on really starting with dupes. Like, for instance, I want I want the Chanel perfume, the Chance, and I don't want a dupe. I am willing to spend the money for it. Yes, for full price or if it's on sale, but I want it. And I want some Chanel lipstick. Yes, I want Chanel lipstick. So my girlfriend told me, she said, I'm probably repeating this. She said, Tina, just make a goal. And when you reach a goal, you can treat yourself. So yeah, if I said that like 5 minutes ago, I'm saying it again. So my goal is to set goals. And then when I achieve those goals, I can buy me something special. And it's not going to be a dupe. I am going to buy the real deal. And so if I want I mean, I'm not going to get real crazy because we are in a pandemic still. And who knows, like, I don't need Chanel bags, $1,000 bags sitting in my house and I can't go anywhere, which I don't really plan on buying any bags per se because I spend 95% of my time doing notary. So the only bag I need is my notary bag. Um, let's see. But I do like makeup and I like my jewelry, as I said once said. So I will probably, you know, I I probably won't be investing in no real gold, so people don't be trying to rob a sister. I'm still cheap, okay? I will buy some $5 earrings in a heartbeat, okay? And I'll be like, "Do y'all have them on sale for 250?" Yes, yes. But I do want to wear buy a few bottles of perfume, though I won't be able to wear it as much, especially when I'm booked solid going to different homes. Then that will be the day. That won't be the day that I will wear those type of perfumes. And let's see. Um I want to fix my office up. So yeah, I want to style my office. Some people might be like, for what? It's an office. People appreciate when they come to my office, they love what they see already. So I want to kind of, I like the compliments. I like for when people come into my place, my home, my place of business. I, I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel the love. I want them to, feel the warmth. So, yes, I want to fix my place up. So, I'll be on Pinterest looking for different ideas And I may even have one of my girlfriends come and help me pimp my outfits out. I don't want to go overboard. But I, it, I, it's getting a little junky up in here. It's getting a little junky. But those are my goals. Okay. So my real goal is to be a little materialistic this year. I kind of want to go back and get another Mercedes. I've had one some years back and I paid it off, and but I mean it's not high on the list. I've been thinking about it, but hmm, again, we're in a pandemic, and you know what? I do want to pay off bills and just kind of be um, debt free. So, but you know what? We have one life to live. Well, every day that we wake up is a new opportunity, a new life, right? A new chance. So, I don't want to get all technical and, you guys know what I'm saying. So don't get all in your panties about what I'm saying, okay? And be like, well, every day you wake up. I know that. I know. I know this. And I can't take my car with me. I can't take my money with me. I can't take my kids with me. I can't take anything. But while I'm here, at least enjoy. And I used to, at one while in my family, we just had a whole bunch of deaths. And I'm just like, you get all in your feelings, your emotions, and you be like, you know what? None of this really matters because at the end of the day, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I just had a new perspective. And I'm like, you know what? Life is short. Life is short. And I've been working really hard. I've been working really hard. And I deserve a bottle of perfume. I don't care. I deserve a bottle of nice perfume. I want a bottle of perfume. I want some Chanel lipstick. I don't care if it's $40. Yeah, $40. Probably 45 with taxes. Um I want it, okay? So, yes, my 2022 goals is to be a little materialistic, and I don't care. So, be on the lookout cuz your girl is going to be there, okay? Um, so I want to share this. It may not make sense to any of you guys, but what I really want to you guys to get out of this. Some of you have just been so living on a tightrope. Like you're just too scared to make a move. Look, when enjoy your money. I didn't say act crazy. I didn't say be irresponsible. Like my girlfriend told me, make some goals and then reward yourself with those. So, am I going to go to the Chanel store and just swipe my credit card? No. I am going to make some goals. And then when I achieve them, and if it's financially fits in my budget at that time, because even if I achieve the goal, it doesn't make me have the money for it. So if it fits in my budget at that time, then yes, I'll buy that item. If it's crazy expensive and it just I won't say it makes sense because $40 lipstick doesn't make sense. But you get the drift. I am going to enjoy my money a little bit more, and I am going to try my best to not be so hung up on, oh, this is a pandemic and I need to buy all this stuff and turn my house into a hoarder house with all this stuff, because I want to be prepared. But I don't want to get crazy about this because there were a lot of people who did prepare, who stocked up, who was canning and buying a shitload of tissue and water and canned goods, and then their house got burned down, or a tornado came and swept it up. So I don't want to get so caught up as if that having that stuff is going to be my savior. But I mean, I want to be prepared, but I also can't stop living. We are here. If you are watching this video, praise God that we made it this far. We may not make it to the next day. This could be my last time, my last video, but I just want to enjoy a little bit, and that's what I plan to do. So let me know how you plan to live your life in 2022. What are some of your goals, personal and business? Share with me and like this video. Comment below. Like, let's just have conversation. Let's help each other get through this year, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later.